Happy Thursday, Facebook friends. Welcome back to Facebook. I'm Angie Garza, Director of Professional Learning and Educational Services at ROE 47, serving Lee, Ogle, and Whiteside counties. And if you're joining us back here this fine Thursday in the month of October, you'll know that it's time for another edition of Teacher Talk. And October for us, friends, for those of you who are longtime listeners, you'll know that it is all about college and career readiness, career exploration, and making the communities our classrooms. And so today we are excited to share the good news that is our annual Pathway Playground event on Friday, October 17th at Sauk Valley Community College in Dixon. And so to have these conversations this morning as we prepare to welcome over 1,300 eighth graders to the Sauk Valley campus are my friends and colleagues from the ROE 47 Pathways team. So we're going to kick us off by just doing a few introductions here this morning. Our guests are not strangers to our Teacher Talk platform, but we do know that some of our viewers need maybe a little reintroduction. So I'm going to start us off with Shanda McDonald. Shanda, can you please introduce yourselves to our listening audience and talk a little bit about your role on our Pathways team?
My name is Shanda McDonald. I'm a Pathway Navigator for ROE 47, which means that I go into the high schools in the Ogle and Whiteside County area, and I help them build their pathways.
My name is Heather Wanager. I am also a Pathway Navigator, and I have the opportunities to help plan events such as the Pathway Playground and upcoming symposiums and team-based challenge days, and be a support to our team and to our schools of what they need to implement our pathways.
Hello, my name is Selena Benson, and I am the PASS Facilitator or Partnership Advocating for Student Success. That's what PASS stands for. And I work here at Sauk Valley Community College. So I get to work closely with our ROE team to be able to act as that liaison to support our community on different initiatives, ultimately supporting our students.
Thank you, ladies, for taking a moment just to reintroduce yourselves. I think one of the things that I would like to highlight as you were kind of sharing who you are and what you do with our listening audience is the fact that our work together is a partnership. So we have some wonderful partners at Sauk Valley Community College, Selena included, and a valued member of our team. But we also have lots of partners in our local businesses, industries, chambers of commerce, and in our school districts. And so we're going to be talking a little bit about this morning. You also heard Heather mention some things like career exploration and our symposiums and our team-based challenges. Those are all part of pathway endorsements, which we are working with our communities to establish, implement, and to build pipelines of workers for our local communities. So as we kind of explore this idea of pathways and pathway endorsements, Selena, I want to start with you this morning. Helping students explore these different career pathways while in high school is not a new idea. We've been working on this for several years, but it really has taken a central stage moment here on our Pathways team and in our Sauk Valley and ROE 47 service area over the last 6 years. So can you explain a little bit about what pathways are, so that our listening audience has just kind of a general idea as we continue to talk this morning, not only about pathways, but this upcoming event on Friday, October 17th.
Yes, definitely. I do want to say that Sauk Valley Community College is proud to partner with our Regional Office of Education. And we're really connected on our mission, and that our mission is supporting our community. And to be able to build that foundation starts with our youth. And we do this one way through our career pathways. So our Pathways program, it kind of prepares students for careers by offering coursework, hands-on experience, like in education, manufacturing, agriculture. And so it allows students to earn these endorsements. One of the steps for this pathway program is to attend the Pathway Playground. So Sauk Valley Community College is excited to be able to host this event. So the Pathway Playground allows students to get that hands-on experience, meet with professionals, and it also ultimately prepares them for success, whether they're going into the workforce or into the college. And being on the campus, it really gives them that college experience. And it starts to ignite their passion and their interest early.
I just want to highlight, we talk about our partnership with the college so often, and what great partners that you are in terms of not only opening up your campus, but being collaborative with how we make students successful, and we help to support our local communities. So thank you so much for that. Our other important partners in this work are our school districts. And so this is kind of a systems development process that takes a little bit of time and energy and investment. So both of our pathway navigators, and we also have Michelle Potoff, who is a new pathway navigator with our group, Stacy Dingus, who are out actively working. All four of them are actively working with our school communities at the secondary level to make these pathways a reality. So Shanda, Selena spoke a little bit about the college's role as a partner in this work. So what does that look like in our area schools?
So in our area schools, and we have, I believe we're up to 18 districts now that have pathways in their schools. So that's really exciting. As Selena mentioned, there are steps to earning an endorsement in your pathway. Currently in our schools, we have four pathways. We have the education pathway, health science pathway, manufacturing, and ag pathway, and we are currently working on building an IT pathway. These are all opportunities for our students in their school to gain that hands-on experience, as Selena mentioned, which is a 60-hour supervised experience with a mentor in the field where they get to see what this work is truly like. They're going to earn dual credit along the way. They'll have career exploration, which is, again, we'll go back to the Pathway Playground as one of those big events. And then they also have to do some team-based challenges, which gives them an authentic problem in their career field that they have to work with others to solve. So in our schools, the students are working on all of those things to work towards an endorsement.
Career exploration, center stage, Friday, October 17th. I'm just going to mention one more time. Over 1,300 eighth graders from Lee, Ogle, and Whiteside counties will be on campus at Sauk Valley Community College for this annual event. We're proud to say it's an annual event that is an integral part of our pathway work and that pathway endorsement. So the Pathway Playground, as Shanda mentioned, is part of career exploration at an early age. We're not waiting for students to get to 12th grade to ask them what they might be interested in doing with the rest of their lives. So we continue to offer actually this unique experience on the campus of Sauk Valley Community College. So Heather, we say Pathway Playground. This is not merry-go-rounds and other fun things, but it is a lot of fun. So can you talk to us a little bit about the Pathway Playground event on October 17th and what anybody who walks on campus might expect to see, to experience while participating in that day?
The Pathway Playground is a great event where we bring out all of our area eighth graders. They're not out there all at once. We cycle them throughout the day. And students get off the bus and they come into different parts of the college. And when they walk in, they will see 60 to 70 businesses have booths set up. And we have them organized throughout the college, and we have them organized through career clusters. So career clusters are careers that are related to each other. So all of the yellow background will be health sciences in the health science field. Any local businesses that have signed up to participate that are part of the health sciences will all be clumped together, and they will get the time and the experience to go through and speak to different businesses that have come in. And then they'll rotate to another section where we'll have another career cluster, such as maybe manufacturing. And so then manufacturing are all clustered together, and they get an opportunity to have a authentic conversation with the industry partners from our area. And we have industry partners from Rochelle to Fulton, from Oregon to the Sauk Valley area. These businesses are places where they can get jobs in the future. This is a place where they can talk to people that are in the industry now, get a real authentic conversation happening about what their jobs look like, what they do in their field. So often students think they know maybe what a medical professional does, or maybe I know what happens in a manufacturing setting, but there are so many different jobs that we don't know about as students. And so this gives students the opportunity to have a conversation, gives them an opportunity to have a hands-on experience. Every booth will have something for students to do. It's not a traditional career fair type thing where they're just getting stickers or candy, but there's actual hands-on things to do at each booth in order for students to explore each of those businesses and what they see. Students are on campus for right about an hour. They rotate through 3 sections, and then they get to go back to their school and have conversations about what they saw and continue on having that spark of maybe I saw something that I was really interested at the playground, and how do I continue to pursue those things once I get to high school?
The spark doesn't, I mean, it's a super exciting event. Like there's a lot of energy around that, but that spark doesn't end once students get on the bus and head back to school. Can you talk a little bit just briefly about some of the things that we have prepared, or specifically you have prepared for schools to continue those conversations at that really formative age?
Yeah, we have an opportunity for students once they come out and they see all of the different businesses. Something that we talk a lot about on our team is so many students are like, oh, I'm leaving the area. There's nothing to do here. There's no jobs here. And you get out on campus and there's going to be 80 different businesses out there, and you're going to see there's a lot happening in the Sauk Valley area and beyond. And there's a lot of great businesses and a lot of great companies to work for in our area. And so as you see something that's on campus and you have a conversation with a law enforcement officer or have a conversation with a funeral home director, the next steps, there's so many things to do. And as an 8th grader, we're not asking you to make a final decision, but now there's some research. Now there's some conversations of going, oh, this is great. So there are different programs that are set up within our high schools, things that Shanda talked about and Selena talked about regarding the steps to earn a pathway endorsement. But we also can do some career exploration. We can also continue to do some research. Most of our schools have some sort of career exploration application. A lot of our schools use Zello, so we can research those things. We also have different things like a career family tree. Have conversations with your neighbors and with your family members about what do they do beyond just the I go to work. Asking questions about what are some things that maybe people don't know about the job that they do. And then we continue to have opportunities for our students, especially once they get into high school, to have guest speakers come into schools. And we've been able to arrange partnerships with our schools in order for our guest speakers to come in and talk about what that looks like. And then we can also have the opportunity for students to go out and job shadow or see it firsthand for a few moments in a time to go out for a day or two in order for students to continue to see what life is like in the workforce.
The first step on a great journey. So thanks for highlighting some of those additional conversations. And really, not only does this event kick off our year, but it does kick off more intensive conversations about who students want to be and where they want to go and what they want to do with their lives. Shanda, 1,300. I'm going to say it one more time. It's over that number. This is a big event. It is one of the biggest events that we do all year, and it is super exciting. We've got, just kind of piggybacking on what Heather shared, we've got green screens, we've got tractors, we've got students are going to be dusting for fingerprints, doing CPR and ultrasounds. I mean, it's a lot, and we couldn't do all of this without the wonderful partnerships of all of our Lee Ogle Whiteside businesses and industry partners. So they are integral to not only this event, but the work that we do to help students chart their course forward in their future. So as we think about Friday, October 17th at Sauk Valley Community College for our annual Pathway Playground event, can you talk about some of the local businesses and industries who will be there to continue to support this work? There are some that are there every year. And I'm also curious, why do you think they show up for us year after year?
The list is long. I really can't list every business that has supported us all 4 years. But I'm gonna give you a few that have been with us all 4 years that we've had this event and have supported us in many ways. We have Rainer Garage Doors. They have been one of our diehards in the manufacturing field, along with Aztec, Franz, Walmart Distribution Center, Etnire, Woods. So we've had a lot of those manufacturers that have come out. It's been fun to watch them grow every year and bring out new things for the students to do. I think back to our first year, and we were all kind of like, what is this going to look like? What are we going to do? The businesses were like hands-on for eighth graders. What? And so then after they experienced it, then they started coming out with new things every year. And it's just been really fun to watch our businesses grow. We can always count on Andrew Stutzky from WQAD. He's a meteorologist. He's actually from our area, so that's even really fun. And he's an alumni of Sauk Valley Community College, which is also really fun. He gets to come back home and do this great thing for us. He brings a green screen, a camera. The students get to do the weather. And it's really fun to watch them do that. We have some great medical facilities that have been supporting us all along the way. We have OSF St. Catherine's in Dixon. We have CGH Medical Center in Sterling. They have been our diehards all along the way. In our human and public service area, we've had the Illinois State Police have been great. They're another one I've really had fun watching grow along with this event and learning each year how to engage those students. We've had LSSI, and they also have been just always there for us. And there are so many more. It would be impossible for me to list them all right now. It would take us way too long. But it has been exciting. But I do have to give a huge shout out to Sauk Valley Community College. We cannot do this event without them and their support. So I can't thank them enough for all that they do for us and our pathways.
I would second that motion, Ms. Shanda. And, we have a long list of business and industry partners who have stepped up year after year to say yes to the dress in participating in our Pathway Playground event and other activities for students and educators throughout the year. But we always, always, always are looking to grow our partnerships here in Leogal and Whiteside counties. So if there are businesses who are out there listening to this teacher talk and would like to join us at our annual Pathway Playground event on Friday, October 17th at Sauk Valley Community College, what should they do? Who should they contact? Tell us some next steps.
They can either contact Heather Waniger at hwaniger@roe47.org or myself, Shanda McDonald, at cmcdonald@roe47.org. And we can guide you on the next steps of how you can participate. And we would love to have as many businesses that want to be there. Again, we have over 1,300 students, as Angie has mentioned. So the more businesses, the better.
So in advance of that event on Friday, October 17th, we want to say thank you to all of our partners for their support and participation in making our communities and our children better. So we can't do it without a village of people who are helping to make the communities our classroom. including my friends and colleagues, Ms. Heather Waniger, Ms. Shanda McDonald, and Ms. Selena Benson. Thank you so much for your work in making this dream, this vision a reality, as well as taking time out of your busy schedules to chat with us here a little bit on Teacher Talk this morning. As we wrap up, be thinking about us on Friday, October 17th. If you're curious, stop on out to the college to see the excitement that is our annual Pathway Playground event. We will be there all day on Friday, October 17th with over 1,300 students. So if you would like to come out and take a firsthand look, we would love to have you. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Have an even better Friday, a beautiful fall weekend, and we'll see you right back here next Thursday for another edition of